it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I am here today getting ready for work. It is currently 8:10 a.m. and I just did a simple work look and we're just gonna chit chat and hang out. So if you'd like to see how I got this look and catch up with me a little, then let's get into it. Starting with the eyes, and I'm going in with a shadow stick as the base. This is just a really old shadow stick from Mally. I don't even know if they make it anymore. And just blending that out with my finger. I recently picked up the Sumerian Sunset because I felt like I missed out on it when it came out. And God, all the colors are so pretty. I think I want pack lid. So I came back to YouTube in the spring and I was like, I'm unemployed, I'm gonna have plenty of time to post. But the thing is, I got in my head, because I was unemployed, I didn't have money to buy new makeup. And I got it in my head that without new makeup to feature on my channel and review and whatnot, I didn't have anything worth saying. I didn't have anything to contribute to the community, anything that anyone would want to watch. And I know that's absolutely not true. There are tons of beauty creators who create content around, you know, stuff they already have in their collection and not always showing off the new and reviewing the new. But it was just, oh, excuse me, something that I got in my head about, and it was hard to allow myself to make content when I felt like, well, nothing I say is gonna matter if I don't have anything new to talk about. And then I eventually did talk myself through that and get over it, and I even like brainstormed like this list of ideas of things that I can do without spending a dime with stuff that I already have. And it was at that point that I got a new job and I started using all of my spoons on doing my new job. So then I just was so exhausted that I just really didn't have the energy to do anything on this list, which the top thing on that list is what I'm doing right now. Get ready with me for work. But I just took Platonic Net and Delta Quadrant, these two mixed together, and buffed that on the outer edge and in the crease a little bit just to add a little dimension. I'm gonna put my Dermelect lip treatment on. If you guys are interested in any Dermelect products, this is a brand I have an affiliate code with. I believe it's Rachel the Great, but I'll have it down below. If you're interested, they have really good nail care too. I recently picked this up because of Andrea, I think it's Montiliano. She said this Hard Candy Hydrating Gripping Primer was one of her favorites, so I wanted to try it because even though she has oily skin, she really likes hydrating primers and has good taste in hydrating primers. So my dry skin trusts her recommendations, and I picked this up at Walmart the other day. And gripping primers aren't entirely my favorite category. I'm usually a glowy primer kind of girl, but we'll give it a try. It doesn't feel too sticky or tacky. A little bit, but it dries down pretty fast, so we'll see how it works. And then this is just my Cali Ray, oh, wrong shade. Actually, let's mix 2 shades. I'm mixing the 2 and the 6 of the Cali Ray Skin Tint because I have them and I want to use them. One's too light, one's too dark. And then going in with my favorite StansOut Beauty sponge. This one, you can tell I've been using it. Probably should wash it, but you don't have to wet it to use it, so I didn't wash it today. And I do have a code for StansOut Beauty. It's HL the Great, and the link will be down below. I love this skin tint. I've been loving it for literal years, and I feel like that primer made it go on really quick and evenly, but it's not as glowy as I'd like. I definitely still wish I had mixed in something glowy under there. Next, I'm taking the LYS No Limits Motivate stick, and this is really pigmented and creamy. Anyways, I was saying, like, I got in my head about being able to post content and like that nothing I said would matter or be valuable to anybody if it wasn't about new stuff. And then when I finally talked myself off that silly ledge that that's wrong, I didn't have the energy to do anything about it, because when I first started my job, the training was, well, their hours are in Eastern time. It's a work from home job. And the training, I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. because the training started at 5 a.m. So to like take my medicine, like wake up, all of that, I had to wake up like an hour beforehand. So I was waking up at like 4 a.m. for a little while. And now that training's over, I'm waking up at a more decent hour, like between 7 and 8, and I'm adjusting to that after being on a 4 a.m. schedule. Oh man, the narcolepsy is just kicking my butt with all these schedule changes. I recently picked up the Ulta concealer, and I think this is just a repackaging, but an old concealer. It's the Ulta Serum Concealer, but I've never tried the Ulta Serum Concealer, so thought I'd give it a go because it's really affordable. Taking my favorite powder, the Hard Candy Wonder Powder. It's like a cooling water powder. Just pressing the powder in, and oh, excuse me. Man, those energy drinks make me burp. I'm gonna go in with a powder bronzer and use my Dior Forever Bronze because I haven't used that in a while. And just hit the cheeks a little bit more. If y'all have not checked out Singe Beauty's Evocative Blushes that just came out, this is a release I'd say you're missing out on. I'm taking 2 of these blushes today. Risky Raisin, the deepest one first, and just a slight bit towards the back of my cheeks, like the lower part. These are very pigmented and they have a sheen to them, like they're glowy blushes, but they're not shimmery. Then I'm going to take Persistent Persimmon and blend that over top. This has become my favorite fall time blush combo. If you have fallen in love with yellowy blushes because of me, this is a great yellowy orange or orangey yellow. Like, depending on your skin tone, it will come across as more yellow or more orange, and it's stunning. I'm gonna take a break from my face and do my brows really quick with my favorite Sephora collection brow products. Let's talk about what's new in my life. So I'm still obsessed with The Sims. If you guys want more like sim makeup looks, or like makeup looks inspired by aspects of The Sims, or builds in The Sims or anything like that, or like townies, like classic townies, like anything like that, I would be happy to incorporate makeup in Sims at any time. I have like 3,000 hours of playing The Sims in the past just few years, so clearly I love the game, and I'm really excited. October 31st, they announced they're doing their Life and Death expansion. We don't know much about, you know, what's all in the expansion, but just the fact that it's a new expansion and it's based around life and death and the Grim Reaper. There's so many possibilities, and at this point it's just so exciting of all the possibilities that could be in that expansion pack. I'm kind of thinking of requesting like the weekend that the expansion pack comes out off, just so I can like have extra days to truly enjoy it, like be that kind of gamer who asks for time off when the new when the new thing drops. Never thought that'd be me, but I think it's gonna be me in October. We'll see. And that was the Sephora Tint and Volume Brow Gel. These two are my ultimate favorite brow products for sure. I'm just gonna throw a brown on the lower waterline, and then I'm gonna take I think USS Defiant on the lower lash line. I like a shimmer on the lower lash line. Not everybody does, but even though I'm 35, I don't feel my under eyes are that like lined, and I don't feel like there's a lot for shimmers to emphasize, and I think it looks really pretty, so I do it. Those mattes that I went in the crease with and just buff out that shimmer just a little bit, and then take Moog for the inner corner. I don't know what that is, but I think I want to spray it because it looks real flaky. Oh, that's so intense and beautiful. I think I want to pull out an oldie for this one. This is the Pat McGrath Bridgerton highlight. It's a pretty pale gold, and I think it'll just be stunning with this look. And I'm just taking a little brush. If you don't like shimmery highlights, you wouldn't like this one, but I don't think it's too intense and too blinding. It's definitely buildable, but it's a more like natural lit from within glow, but shimmery, if that makes sense. Something that I haven't seen a ton of people do, I've seen a few, but I like to do it after setting spray. I want to make sure my forehead isn't sunken in, so I lift a little bit with my finger and just tap everything in to kind of smooth that area, and then I tap the rest of my face with the setting spray. And it almost for me works like putting on a finishing powder to really mesh everything together and just make it seamless and really set it. So yeah. For mascara, I'm taking one of my favorites, the Lash Idole from Lancome. I like a more lengthening mascara over a volumizing mascara. I want my lashes to look long and wispy. I feel like anything that looks volumizing looks clumpy on me the way my lashes are, and I can't stand clumpy lashes. I like wispy lashes. Although this side, I feel like ever since I did that weird like lash lamination thing that failed and was pretty bad, this one outer area has been curled funky and grown funky ever since. So that's fun. Never doing that again. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever excuse me, Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut and the Merit Signature Lip in 1990. I feel like the Merit lipstick is kind of balmy, and I like that for an everyday like work wear. It's very comfortable and easy to just reapply whenever. Man, it's hard to talk and line your lips. All right, let me go do something with my hair, put on my glasses so I can see, and put on a decent top. And this is my finished look for work this morning. And now I can see you guys. Sorry about the lights reflecting off my glasses. Can't really help that. There's not an area where I can film in like natural light or anything, and I think that'd still be reflecting. I know I didn't talk a lot about myself, but I hope my explanation of how, you know, I got in my head and everything made sense. And like I said, I have a list of ideas of things where I don't need to buy new stuff. And I have a few new things actually since I have a paycheck now. So I do plan on making more content, but I've just become terrible at being consistent. So I'm not going to promise anything this time. But if you're still here after all this time, I want to say thank you for sticking around and being a subscriber. It means so much to me that you're still here and still wanting to watch me put on makeup. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!